Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this morning? It is 8:58 a.m. and I'm back in my car. I thought after the vlog yesterday, after the vlog yesterday, I was just kind of like, I just want to drive around. Then I got gas this morning, so I was like, you know what? I think I'll vlog in the car today and get out for a little bit. Annabelle slept all night again last night. Now, she did get up about a half an hour before we usually do, but I can't complain. Today was a little bit better with getting out of the house and out the door for school. I left early. Well, I left too early. I always leave too early because I'm like very punctual person. Is anybody else like, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late kind of thing? So I left early and went and got gas. Well, we ended up being like 10 minutes earlier than we usually are for school. And she was like trying to fall asleep in the car. So we'll see where that takes us. She's getting in like a really bad, well, she's been in this bad habit of just not eating. And like last night, yesterday and today was especially bad. Like she wants to wake up in the morning and she wants to eat right away. But they provide her with breakfast at school. So I tell her, you know, it's only gonna be, 30 minutes and you're gonna eat because they eat right when they get there. She's mad because she doesn't want to eat breakfast at school. And then they give her the bag lunch. And she wouldn't eat the sandwich yesterday. And it's getting to the point where she wastes so much food, it's just kind of like, if you're not going to eat, then I'm not going to give you anything else. Because she had a sandwich and goldfish and string cheese, and I gave her 3 oranges, like the little cutie tangerine things, and she wouldn't eat the sandwich, but she ate everything else. And it was just, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So it wasn't like she didn't eat anything. But I was like, if you're not going to eat the sandwich, then I'm not giving you anything else until dinner. So Dan brought home Chick-fil-A. And it got to the point where she was bugging me so bad. And it was like 5:30. And she wanted like those like little bite muffins. That's what she always eats. So I went ahead and gave her the little bites. And she ate like 3 of the 4 of them, and then Dan brought home Chick-fil-A, and she ate like maybe 3 of the chicken nuggets, and that was it. And it's just, and then this morning she was like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I'm like, well, you're gonna eat at school. So it's like, she just wants to be difficult. And she's basically a vegetarian. Basically. Like, got McDonald's the other day and she'll like eat all the fries and then she'll eat like the breading off the chicken nuggets. And if you get her a burger, she'll eat the cheese and like the bun. And she won't eat the patty. I don't know why. God knows me and her dad are carnivores. I don't care if she becomes a vegetarian or not, but... And I don't know what it is, but my dad can get that kid to eat anything, and a lot. Like, she'll go to my parents, and she'll just eat the entire time she's there. And my dad can get her to eat and try anything, and she, like, basically tries to starve herself when she's with us. And it's not like we try and get her to eat a bunch of stuff that we know she wouldn't like. Like, we're to the point where we just give her anything, and it's like, still, she just doesn't want to eat, or whatever. I don't know. Stories of being a parent of a 4-year-old, I guess. So one reason why I'm fat is because I eat what she don't eat, so we don't waste food. Yeah, I tell myself that. About me being hungry in the morning is that I'm not a breakfast person. Like, I could literally eat a burger at 6 a.m. That's just the kind of person I am. I have to be in a special mood to eat breakfast. I've always been like that, though. I don't know if any of these people can, like, I would assume they can see me recording myself next to me. It's kind of embarrassing. But I know people do it all the time. I mean, I guess that's something you just gotta get over. I'm passing a store called Family... Oh, shit. What the fuck? I almost got sideswiped by a semi. That was just fun. Anyway. Before my life flashed before my eyes just now. Can you imagine? I know this happens all the time, but can you imagine recording and get in an accident and have a recording of it? Anyway, I was passing Family Farm and Home, which is basically like a Tractor Supply, if you know what a Tractor Supply is. It's, I don't know how else to explain it. It's got a lot of farm equipment. Not really equipment, but it has stuff for horses and dogs and cats and birds and pigs and chickens and all that kind of stuff. Well, there is a B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, like across the parking lot from there, and we were going to Buffalo Wild Wings to eat. It was just me and Dan. Annabelle was at my parents for the weekend, and we had to wait for a table, so he was like, let's go in here for a while. So we went in there and was like looking around. Well, at the register they have like these little like figurines or whatever. It's got all kinds of stuff, cows and horses and pigs and all that kind of stuff. Well, Annabelle, she used to be, like, not even 5 months ago, she was super into dinosaurs. She'd been into dinosaurs for the last 2.5 years. Since her 2nd birthday, she was super into dinosaurs. Knew all the names, knew species, all kinds of stuff. She knew everything. And was super into dinosaurs. Well, she started watching this girl on YouTube. Honey Heart C is her name on YouTube. And she plays like horse games and reviews horse toys and plays with horse toys and all that kind of stuff. Well, from watching her, Annabelle's now obsessed with horses, specifically Spirit, which I don't know if anybody's seen the original movie like I did, because I liked Spirit back in the day. Spirit's Dinah the Cimarron, the movie. It was a DreamWorks movie. Like Matt Damon and stuff voiced Spirit. And well, they made a new series. Well, it's not new, but I originally seen it on Netflix, but apparently it was on TV at one point. Spirit Riding Free. And it has like these 3 girls, and Spirit is the horse to one of the girls, and they all have horses and they all go riding and all that stuff. And so she's specifically into Spirit Riding Free. So when we were at Family Farm and Home, I was like, hey, why don't we find her, like, you know, a little horse figurine or whatever, since she's super into horses. Which, going back to the dinosaur thing, everybody jinxed me. Because when we were taking care of our new house, I was like, I'm making Annabelle a dinosaur room. So, like, I painted her walls like this real deep green and dinosaur stuff everywhere, and everybody was like, well, what happens when she stops liking dinosaurs? And I was like, well, I don't see that in the foreseeable future. And then we weren't even there a year, and now she's on to horses. But anyway, so I think everybody jinxed me. But anyway, so I told Dan, I was like, let's get her a couple of figurines. We were looking at the horses, and they didn't have a whole lot of figurines there. But I picked up one, and I don't know why, but I turned it upside down to look at the bottom of it, and they were anatomically correct. And I was like, let's find one that is a female. So we ended up picking up a donkey, and it was a female donkey, and we picked up like a little baby with it, so she's got a mama donkey and a baby donkey, because she was real into Dominic the Donkey, the Christmas song. She was super into that, so that's what we got the donkey from. Dan's mom is super religious. Wow. She's super Christian. And I am not. And I do not have any problem. I'm a spiritual person. Like, I believe that there is some kind of afterlife. because I believe in spirits and ghosts and stuff. But the whole God made heaven and earth in 6 days and he rested on the 7th kind of thing, I don't believe that. And I've not told, I really haven't told anybody. I mean, Dan knows, and like my friends and stuff know, but my family or Dan's family don't know that that's what I believe, because that would not go over well. Well, I have a feeling that my mother-in-law knows that I am not devout as she thinks everybody should be. So she came over after we picked up Annabelle from that weekend. And Annabelle showed her donkeys. Well, showing my mother-in-law the donkeys ended up being a half an hour Bible session about the cross on the donkeys and the donkeys carrying Jesus and all that stuff. Which I am not saying that Jesus was not a real person. However, I just don't really believe in all that. And there's nothing wrong with people that do believe in it. But I also don't think there's anything wrong with people that believe in other stuff either. That's just not what I believe. I don't care what anybody else believes, you know. Faith can be a good thing for somebody. It's just not for me. And it turned into like a 30-minute Bible study about donkeys. And it's just like everything with her has to be like that. And Annabelle's just kind of looking at her like, what? Like, Annabelle's 4 years old and she don't care about Jesus. Now, Kim's got the other two kids. Well, Dan's sister, she says that she does not like organized religion. So I don't really know if she's Christian, she believes in any kind of faith, or if it's just this whole organized religion thing. But Kim's already got the other two ensnared in the Christian belief. Which it's probably a good thing for kids to be able to believe in something. I just don't know if Annabelle would be like that. Annabelle thinks too logically for a 4-year-old. But my mother-in-law also believes that she's a messenger from God, and dead people come to her dreams so that she can talk to their family members and all that stuff. I don't really believe in all that. Because the angel lady, which I guess is some psychic that she went to at one point or whatever, the angel lady said that she was a messenger. I think she's 1 foot out of the loony bin myself. But I won't get into religion too much on this channel because there's a time and a place. It's kind of like politics. I don't get into politics either. Much to my husband's dismay, because he believes that everybody needs to be into politics. I don't believe so. So yeah, I guess that was my mistake for telling Annabelle to show Grandma her new donkeys. Which I don't know, does it... I guess it makes me a hypocrite celebrating Christmas when I don't believe. I guess maybe Christmas means something different to me than that. I'm gonna have family members find this and they're gonna call my mom. Did you see what she put on her vlog? The power of Christ compels you. I don't usually, the past few days I was kind of thinking about what I was going to talk about while I was on here. I don't really have anything for today. I still haven't cleaned my house. I cleaned a little bit, but there's a certain point where it's like all or nothing, because it doesn't matter what I do. I can clean all day, and the next day it basically just looks like it did the day before. But I'd like to clean and maybe do like a trailer tour on one of these vlogs. I really kind of want to get into like some kind of craft for one of these vlogs. I don't know if anybody would be interested in watching me do something while I talk. So I thought about just going to like Meijer and getting like a paint by number or something. I thought that would be fun. Or doing like a time lapse of a paint by number or something. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of driving, I guess. We have our own little amusement park. I'm coming up. I think it's called Shaker Point. Here, let me unhook you. Oh gosh. The back of my phone is hot. Okay, ready? We have our own little amusement park. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's a little roller coaster. And there's like other stuff in there, places. Stricker's Grove, that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm putting you back. That's what I get for messing with my phone after I get it situated. So that's our little amusement park going down the road. We've only been to it one time, Dan and I. And it's been closed for COVID all year. They never did open it up. And then, of course, we're like 30 minutes from Kings Island, which is another amusement park. We haven't... Yeah, I've been there since Annabelle's been born. We have. But, like, just me and Dan actually riding roller coasters and stuff. I don't think we've been since Annabelle has been here. I miss those days. We were there during that one year. I don't know, we would get the same day off during the week or something. and we would go to Kings Island during the week, and there'd be like nobody there. That was always nice. So there wouldn't hardly be a line for the roller coasters and stuff. One day, well, it would have to be, it would like have to be on a weekend or something. Maybe I would drive up and show where I grew up and stuff. But that's like an hour drive in itself. I would have to do that like if I went to take Annabelle up to drop her off at my parents' house. And then I could drive around and vlog and show where I grew up and stuff. Because I grew up in Dayton, but then I met Dan and moved to Cincinnati. I could talk about, does anybody watch well, I asked this already, if anybody watched the Mandalorian. I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. I watch YouTube. I don't watch a whole lot of TV at all, period. We watched The Mandalorian. Of course, it's done for the season. And they're supposed to have the Boba Fett series coming out. I don't know if it's supposed to start before the next season of Mandalorian starts or not. Tell you one thing, I bawled on the season finale. I did. And I don't know what it is about Pedro Pascal. He's hot. He is. Pretty sure he's old enough to be my dad, but that's okay. I'll just call him Daddy. Oh, gosh. Cows. I like living in the country. Watching the cows and the horses. Passing a Christmas tree farm. Did you ever get a live Christmas tree? Never had a live Christmas tree. Kind of like to. Dan doesn't want one because they're a fire hazard. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd still like to have one. I'm kind of out where I don't 100% know what I'm doing. I guess it can be a bad thing if you don't know where you're going. Especially because I'm using my phone as my camera, so I can't like use my GPS. I was talking to Emily this morning. Talking about me coming up to visit. Or me and Annabelle, maybe. Take like a weekend and go up there. She only lives in Columbus, so it would only be a couple hour drive. I don't know exactly how long it would be, an hour. It was longer than an hour, I'm sure. Hour and a half, 2 hour drive. Just kind of like disappear off the face of the earth for a weekend. Used to doing that. We go camping a lot in the summertime. My parents have a camper, and we ride razors, which are like the like side-by-side four-wheelers and stuff like that. So during the summertime, I'm used to kind of dropping off the face of the earth every so often. Well, we go a lot. I mean, we go like Memorial Day. Well, sometimes we've went camping on Easter before. So, you know, Easter, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and then my dad's birthday in October, as long as the weather's still fairly decent. And then last year we went to West Virginia to Hatfield-McCoy trails. We went there. I guess it was after Dad's birthday, because we went camping the weekend before we went to Virginia, West Virginia. So yeah, I guess it was after his birthday. We went to West Virginia. That was fun. I can't wait to go back. Ain't no thing. Well, I kind of knew where I was before, but I was taking an educated guess. Tell you one thing, my mom, I don't know what it is about my mom, but my mom is like a living GPS. Like before they really had GPSs, my mom, she was on it. Oh, I should have stopped. I didn't see that stop sign before the railroad tracks, and I just kind of ran a stop sign. Yeah, good thing there was no train coming. Which I don't know what it is about around here. They don't have lights and like things that come down for when a train comes. They don't have nothing. And I don't know why. It's dangerous. You have several railroads that are like that. Don't have nothing. it a sign? Anyway, I don't really remember what I was talking about before I got on the camping subject. Oh, we were just talking about going and visiting Emily. Dropping off the face of the earth. I mean, obviously, just going to Columbus, it's not like I'm dropping off the face of the earth. Like, it's like when we go camping in the middle of nowhere and don't have cell service and all that stuff. Turn off my phone, I guess. Go. Wouldn't be as fun having Annabelle along, but not that she's not fun, but you know, a girl's weekend's always funner when there's no kids involved. But if I had to, I'd take her and find something to do. A lot of houses right here for sale. I'd like to have a house. I talked about that before. I don't know. I guess there's a stigma about trailer parks, which one we live in is at least somewhat right. But I don't want Annabelle to grow up around the trailer park kids. Just trust me, I've seen the trailer park kids where we live, and there leaves a lot to be desired. They're not all bad, and there's a few in there that are pretty good kids, but there's some bad eggs that roll in this trailer park. And it's like Dan's nephew will come and visit, come and stay with his mom and dad and stuff. He like wants to go and hang out with those kids, and it's like, no, you don't need to be hanging out with those kids. Not at all. There's some nice houses up on this hill. I don't think I've ever been up here. Maybe once. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Like I said, I usually think about what I'm going to talk about before, but I couldn't really think of anything before now for today. It's day 5. I'm actually kind of surprised I managed to do this 5 days in a row. Oh, hey, I know where I'm at. Imagine that. I'm doing good navigating. I want to try and get Annabelle on a horse this summer. I think she would enjoy that. I would just have to find. I mean, I I know a couple people that have horses, but I don't know. I don't want to be like, hey, can I ride your horse? Can I have my kid ride your horse? She's not old enough for horse camp yet, because I've already looked. Horse camps usually start at like 7 years old. That, and I don't even know how much they'd be. That's another thing. I'd like to put Annabelle in Girl Scouts this summer, since she'll be 5. I'd kind of like to run the Girl Scouts, like a Girl Scout troop. I think that would be fun. Teach them crafts and stuff. I think I will get like a paint by number or something to do, just for fun. Need to go grocery shopping on Friday, so I don't know. I'm trying to plan out my Friday a little bit, because Annabelle doesn't go to school on Fridays. So since I have her and I need to go to the store, I have no idea what time I'm going to vlog. I usually do my grocery shopping in the morning, first thing. So maybe if I get my grocery shopping done and bring him back and let her play for a while, and maybe go back out at like the afternoon or something and drive around until she falls asleep, and then do my vlog. Sometimes Dan gets off early on Fridays, sometimes. So I could always go out after he got home. I really do need to clean today. I took a nap again yesterday. I slept on the couch again last night. I don't know why. It's like Dan went to bed like as soon as Annabelle did. So like at 9:30 he was in bed. And like my computer and stuff is in the bedroom. And it's not like I can do anything on my computer when he's in bed. Not like I've never done it before, but it's not as fun when he's trying to sleep in there. So it's like I went out to the living room and did my thing until like midnight and just went to bed. Sleep good last night. Probably because it was my 3rd night on the couch. So then it's like I start getting tired and I just gotta lay in bed. Next thing I know, it's been like 3 hours later. Which even if I don't take a nap during the day, I still can't go to bed before midnight. It sucks. Because I would love to go to bed before midnight and actually sleep the whole time. Usually I go to sleep, and if I'm allowed to sleep in, then my back starts hurting, and I start tossing and turning, and that's the end of that. up, so I don't feel too bad that it took me forever to take it down. I can't go by what's off the trailer park because half the time everybody in the trailer park just keeps it up all year. Oh gosh. Nothing crazy happened last night. Thankfully, we had one night of peace and serenity in the trailer park. Then there's this morning, I don't know, sometimes there's just people that just drive around real slow and I don't know what they're doing. There's a black Impala that was driving around slow this morning, just kind of making rounds. I don't know what that was about. Had a black and white cat come up on our porch yesterday, pillaging off our food. Now Cleo was in her house, which her house is like turned sideways from like the front of the porch. So I don't think it didn't see her and she didn't see it. But I seen it out the window and I kind of jumped up and ran outside because, you know, I didn't want him to run Cleo off or whatever. But I came outside and Cleo just kind of poked her head outside like, I think somebody was here. Dan said he's seen that cat before over on another street. Really? Person behind me followed me. He said he's seen the cat before on another street. I have never seen that cat before. It was like black with like white socks. And we name all the cats in the neighborhood. Like, of course, we got Cleo, we got Cat, and then Cat's got a boyfriend. He's an orange tabby, and his name's Tomcat, as his parents called him. Which he comes from the crazy cat lady too. And the crazy cat lady, his name is Mr. Kibble. But no, we never call. We were used to calling him Tomcat. We don't call him Mr. Kibble. Mr. Kibble's a hilarious name. So then we have this one cat. He's a tabby, just like Cleo is, but he's huge. He's like double the size of Cleo. We named him Geralt from The Witcher. Oh, thank God, they finally off my butt. So we named him Geralt from The Witcher. Then, let's see, what else? Well, we used to have a cat at our old apartment that had kittens. She was a calico. We called her Mama Cat. Then we used to have, at the first apartment, we lived on the ground floor, and we used to feed cats out of our window. And we had Carl, which Carl was a very sick old cat. I don't think he made it through that summer that we started feeding him. Then we had a big fat orange cat, like super fat orange cat. What did we name him? I think we named him George or something. But yeah, we always name the cats. Oh, there's a black and white cat that we're pretty sure, because Cat had a litter of kittens this summer. And afterwards, Dan's mom and dad got all the kittens and took them to the shelter, and they all got adopted. And Cat got fixed. And we're pretty sure that the black and white cat is who fathered cat's litter. And we call him, well, I named him Wayne because our cat's name's Newton. He's black and white. We kind of said it was like his brother or whatever, so we called him Wayne, Wayne Newton. But Dan calls him Bird Killer because he kills birds over our next door neighbor's house. So we call him Bird Killer. Wayne, Bird Killer. I'm trying to think of who else is around. There's a big black long-haired cat that's been at our house a couple times. He's super skittish though. He'll run away if he sees you. We named him Bruce. He's a big cat. We have some big cats at our trailer park. So named him Bruce. There's a white, it's really weird, this cat. It's a all white cat, except there's probably 6 inches of his tail that's a tabby, and then the tip is white. So it's like someone was holding on to his tail and dipped him in white paint. I never did name that cat. It's super skittish too. If it sees me in the window, it'll run off. It lives over by Dan's mom and dad. Kind of driving around in the park. We have a super huge park. Whitewater. I'm on like the free side because you have to have a parking pass in order to go in. Which one side of the road is usually where they always have people checking parking passes, and this is the other side, which they don't usually. I have a parking pass from last year, but I don't have one for this year. I go walking on some of the trails and stuff. There's tons of trails. There's a lake that you can rent like paddle boats and stuff. You can fish on it. They have pontoon boats that you can rent. Like, it's a big lake. Well, Dan and I actually got married at this park. It's where we had our wedding. Well, it's also where we spent most of the first summer we were together, and it's where Dan proposed to me. Walking over here a lot. Not since it got cold. Well, it was kind of cold when I started walking, but I quit. No surprise there. I need to find some like at-home workouts to try or something. Usually see deer and stuff in here. Not today. It's probably a little too late in the morning for it. Alright, well, looks like it's time to go back home. I feel like today was another awkward silence day. Not really awkward silence, but like I said, I didn't think about what I was going to talk about. Well, I did try to think about what I was going to talk about, but I didn't really come up with a whole lot of anything. I'm pretty proud that I've actually done it for 5 days in a row, though. And like I said, I'd like to do like a house tour and maybe go up and show where I grew up, and that's what Peter did yesterday on his vlog. And like maybe do a vlog while doing a paint by number or something. That might be fun. I'd like to crochet something, to be honest. Might have to look at my stash and see what I got. Because I kind of wanted to make Emily a Christmas gift, and I didn't. Thought it'd be nice to maybe send her something. Send her something in the mail. She talked about how she was kind of having a hard time too because of work, and you know, she's been trying to date, and guys are a pain in the ass, so she's kind of down in the dumps. Kind of like to send her something to cheer her up. To make our necklaces, but that's going to be a little bit of a hefty price. Maybe I just need to do some more research. So I wanted to do a chainmail necklace, and you have to buy the rings and stuff, and the rings can get expensive, but a lot of the places that I've been looking, you basically buy in bulk. Like, you can buy like a half an ounce and all that stuff. I don't need all that. I just need like, you know, like 4 of this size and 12 of this size and maybe 24, no, not even 24, but like 12 and of this size and 6 of this size. It probably wouldn't be that much if I could find someone that would sell me like individual rings instead of buying in bulk, which I know why people buy in bulk, because people usually make larger pieces, even if it's, you know, necklaces and things like that. But I wonder if I can find somebody that will sell me an individual rings, because I would like to do that too. Because they were kind of making like friendship necklaces or whatever. But if I have enough yarn at home to do something, I might make her something. Crochet her a scarf or something. Because she doesn't drive, so she walks to work every day, and I know she's probably freezing when she goes to work. Friends don't let friends freeze while they're going to work. Not if I can help it. Oh, back in the old trailer park. They could do to fix the road a little bit. Mother-in-law's walking. Hi. Great, that means I need to talk to her. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to talk to her. Alright, well, she's going to be coming around the corner here in a minute, so I'm going to have to get off my phone. So, porch cat must be in her box. Alright. If no one's told you this today, I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love ya.